Do you realize that you just blurted out your secret?
What secret?
Earlier you said, I thought you'd only send out a confirmation letter. I didn't expect you to come here in person.
And what's wrong with saying that?
It was part of your plan, for me to go to Mr. Cui, wasn't it?
What plan is that?
I don't know what you're plotting, but I do know that I'm walking towards a trap you set, just as I always have. I'm tired of this, Xiaming. I'm truly exhausted. You're on your own.
I've checked at least 4 or 5 times. TK has more liabilities than assets now.
How's that possible? The last audit was just 2 years ago. Their financial status then was better than the other 4 companies.
The report doesn't have any flaws. It was done meticulously.
Gao-Jin, what do you think of this?
Their debts do seem rather high. But then again, considering how much they have to spend for the All-Stars Plaza, I think the numbers are still reasonable. The latest outstanding balances, have you confirmed them?
I have confirmed them. There's no problem with the contract. But to have more debts than assets in such a short time? Something's not right.
You know, I was thinking last night, and I tried so hard to think of a reason why that girl showed up at my place. And then I thought that maybe you would have an idea.
It's my fault, Mr. Cui. I didn't have time to explain everything to you yesterday. The Ying Hai group is currently auditing us. She's the head of the investigation. After she saw our contract, she went to you to confirm it in person. It's not a big deal.
Oh, so it's not a big deal, huh?
It's not. It's standard procedure.
How come I get this feeling that you're not being entirely truthful with me?
Mr. Cui, I wouldn't dare lie to you. You're my biggest investor.
Mr. Gao, what brought you here?
I'm here to conduct a complete audit. Is Mr. Shah in?
He is. He has visitors, though. Do you mind waiting in the conference room?
Fine. Could you please bring me all the financial data from the past 3 years? Also, moving forward, any and all financial transactions have to be approved by us first.
Of course. Oh, this way, please.
Mr. Gao,
I believe Miss Su has told you that I'm taking over. About 5 or 6 people from the audit team came. They're in the meeting room over there.
It's just as I thought. I just knew that you weren't being entirely honest with me.
What do you mean?
Stop. I've had enough of your nonsense. Do you think I'm a fool? When an investigation of such levels occurs, it could only be one of two things. Either you or your company is facing some major trouble.
How big of a problem could it be? It's nothing, Mr. Tway.
You're still insisting, huh? I've been in this industry for a decade now. Don't you think I can tell what's really going on by now? I want you to pay me back at once, and our relationship stays civilized. But if you keep making excuses to delay, then don't blame me for not behaving like a gentleman.
Mr. Tway, please calm down.
Shut your little mouth, or I'm gonna shut it for you.
Mr. Gao's here. He said Ying Hai sent him to do the complete audit.
Okay, I got it. We've been fooled by appearances. All of it is skin deep.
I suppose. But then among the 5 subsidiaries, TK was the most stable financially. How could it suddenly have deficits?
How would I know?
Now that it's come to this, what should we do? Do you want to keep collaborating with them?
Let's wait and see. I don't think that's all there is to it. Like perhaps Xiaming is holding back and plotting something ruthless. He's left the land in the suburbs untouched. He hasn't used He Yao yet either. And the position of general manager seemed unattractive to him. Don't you find that odd?
I think so too. Whoever has all those could easily become an overnight success. So what are you up to now?
I was auditing TK. I just passed it on to Mr. Gao, so now I'm back.
I heard TK's deep in debt. What's going on? I'm just making conversation. You don't have to tell me anything. I'm sure the information's confidential.
I wouldn't exactly call it that. It's already an open secret.
If you ask me, they took far too many risks to expand. I mean, at this time, Mr. Lin offered to get them into real estate. Who could have known that Xiaming would have turned it down right away? Talk about high aims and low abilities. I have no idea what he's up to. Is Sushao aware of this? I heard that the two of them used to date. Do you think that Sushao will help him out?
No way, Shao would never do that.
By the way, I owe you big time for all those people you recommended.
Oh, it's fine, no biggie.
Says who? Listen, we're extremely happy with the people you recommended. Mr. Lin himself said that they're amazing. I said, of course, after all, Hong Mei referred them. He even said that if you hadn't just transferred, he would have requested to get you transferred to us.
What will I do at your company?
Be the HR director, the one we have right now. He's not happy with her.
I'm not qualified, though.
You're much better than that, Maria, believe me. I mean, look at her. Other than dressing up, she knows nothing. She's all all the time. What the heck is that? It's so annoying. You know I'm right.
Nice impression.
Well, of course.
Yeah. Hey, Shao.
Oh, Miss Su, I'm done eating. Please sit here.
Thank you.
Miss Zhu handed me the account over to Mr. Gao. Everything went well, so I'm back early.
Since when have you been close to Nana?
We've always been pretty close. What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just wondering.
Are you still worried about Xiaoming?
There's one thing I couldn't figure out. TK is a product of his uncle's dedication. Xiaoming might not like the acquisition, but he wouldn't want to destroy it and ruin his uncle's work.
Well, I've heard that Lin Xiaomin invited him to get into real estate, but he refused. So, perhaps he's misjudged the situation. Well, I should get going.
Oh, okay.
How is it?
No problem so far.
The financial reports look clean.
Keep going.
This way, sir. Have a seat.
So, how's Mr. Huang's recovery going?
Oh, pretty good. He visited us just a couple of days ago.
Is that so?
Yes.
Seems he's concerned about the company.
He is, without a doubt. Mr. Shao wants him to relax, so he doesn't tell him much. But Mr. Huang would always call and ask me.
Ah. How do you think Mr. Huang will react once he's learned about TK's deficit?
That I'm not sure.
Huh. From what I know about him, he'll jump right off his chair. How did TK get into so many debts?
I'm not privy to the company's operations, sir. Shall I ask Mr. Xia to explain it to you?
You manage the business contracts. How could you not know where the losses are from?
That I do know. It started with a project in Taoyuan village. After the walls collapsed, we had to pay compensation. Before we could recover, we took on the All-Stars project, which is on advanced construction. Interest expenses got out of hand. After that, Mr. Huang fell ill. We couldn't get a loan from the bank. The subcontractors beat us to it. We've had problems with cash flow since. But once All-Stars launches the pre-sale, things will turn around.
Everything will be fine by then?
That should be the case. We could place a lien on the units to cover the construction fees. The housing market's rising.
What if it's declining? What do you think is the hardest part of working in finance and accounting? The most challenging part is deciding which side of the fence you're on. The president wants the numbers reported in a way that would let him get rich on the kickbacks. If you don't help him, he'll be upset with you, and you'll have a hard time. But if you comply, you would be going against all the rules. If something goes wrong, you'll be an accomplice.
What is it?
Companies like ours have very few intangible assets. 3 years ago, there was an extra item listed in the reports, the land use rights. I'm here to ask you about it.
Is there a problem with it?
It's not often that land depreciates. That's why it hasn't been caught by the auditor's investigation yet. Even though the area is quite large.
So what if it's large? It's nothing but a wasteland. It was a simple redevelopment project. It didn't make any money. So the owner mortgaged the land use rights to TK as payment. Since it's just sitting there, I hired some farmers in the neighborhood to plant organic produce. Now it's a membership-based business. Mostly TK employees, their family, and friends. As you can see, the profit isn't much. It's hard to say when it can make up for the shortfall.
You're quite invested for such little profit.
What else can I do? The whole thing's a hot potato. At least, the produce from the land is really good. Hello?
Mr. Xia, something came up.
What's going on?
A bunch of gangsters came. Hey, go away! What are you doing? Stop it!
Hello? Sorry, I gotta go.
Hey, what's going on? Are the gangsters at the site causing trouble?
From what we can see, the contract between TK and Prosperity Loan Company isn't fraudulent. We haven't found evidence of any embezzlement either. However what, Gaojin? President, we found out that this company's legal representative is Cui Xiaohui, known as Mr. Cui. Huang Lilin mentioned him before. Mr. Zhao, do you remember?
No, I don't. The name doesn't ring a bell.
Well, I found out that Huang Lilin had been getting bridge loans from Prosperity for 10 years. It's all in the records. Their debtor-creditor relationship seems to be firmly established.
I see. Su Xiao, pay him a visit. Find out what's going on.
This guy might get violent. It's not right to send a girl like Su Xiao. I'll go instead.
There's no need. She can test the water first. If she fails, you'll go.
I've been to this company not too long ago. I've already dealt with Mr. Cui.
Maybe you should ask Zhao Peng to go with you?
No. Not Zhao Peng. Hey, Cang Rong. You'll go with Su Xiao. Keep in mind that you need to figure out what his true intentions are. To be more specific, if he has an inside man.
Why do you look troubled?
You always said I worry too much, but look at what happened. TK is still under my charge. But I wasn't notified first about something as big as this.
Well, Su Xiao is the leader of the reform team. She's investigating TK. Naturally, she'll be the first to be informed.
Then why didn't she notify me? She went straight to the president.
Perhaps it was an oversight. I'll just remind her later.
Japing, you know that's not what I meant. Believe me when I say. I'm not being overly sensitive. I volunteered to go to the site. He said no. Fine, no problem. I suggested having Zhao Peng go with Su Xiao. He said no again. Huh? What's wrong with the deputy chief going with the chief? How's that not okay? Is it a bad idea? Why did the president make someone who knows nothing go there with Su Xiao instead?
Why do you think that is?
Stop pretending like you don't know. Among all the people in Ying Hai, you're the one who knows how the president thinks best.
Mingyu, I have this to say again. Ying Hai belongs to every one of us, not just to you. Neither does it belong to Mr. Zhao. It belongs to each and every one of us.
I too want everyone to benefit, but based on the current situation... Forget it. I'll get off your back. Or else you'll say I'm too sensitive.
Now what I want is my money back.
According to the contract...
Stop! A creditor is legally permitted to demand early repayment if it is found that there's a risk that the debtor in question can't make the payments. Do you dare tell me that TK has no problems?
TK is stable, that hasn't changed. There are just a few temporary liquidation issues.
Oh boy. How could you call financial losses temporary liquidation issues anyway? I'll be blunt with you. Because I have sources that could prove that TK cannot recover from the huge losses, even if All-Star manages to sell all of the units.
Just hear me out.
Oh, come on, let's cut to the chase and get it all out. Let's not waste any more time on this.
All right. Please tell me what your conditions are.
3 days. Ying Hai must pay the 80 million principal plus interest. Do we have a deal? So what's it gonna be?
The Ying Hai Group has many managers, a board of directors, and shareholders. There are procedures in place. This is 80 million, not 8,000 yuan. It'll take at least a month to approve the funding for this amount. 3 days is not enough time.
Then we're done here.
Mr. Cui, to be honest, we've gone too far on advanced construction on All Stars, hence the negative cash flow and hence the problem. Causing trouble at the construction site will only make everything worse for us and for you. It'll affect TK's ability to fulfill obligations. It's like you're shooting yourself in the foot.
Now I'm aware that you're extremely good with words, which is why I won't even bother arguing. See for yourself. I filed those documents in court yesterday. I filed a lien on the equipment outside to cover the 30 million yuan you borrowed from me last time. I've also filed an application for pre-litigation property preservation. All of this will take effect in 7 business days.
Mr. Cui, this is too much.
The paper's been served. Now we can talk heart to heart.
Preservation of property, huh?
Yeah, it's been filed in court.
Okay, I see. Tell Sushao not to make any promises. Tell her to use any means to buy us time until Mr. Gao's done.
Got it. Don't make promises. Buy more time for Mr. Gao.
Mr. Cui, it seems that you loaned out much larger amounts after Xiaming took over TK. Doesn't this mean you trusted him?
When Huang Lilin came to me for loans, I never lent him as much. Because I know he was with Ying Hai, where there were numerous restrictions. Then I had a thought. Maybe the younger generation would be more flexible. Hey, remind me again. What did you say to me back then? Didn't you say we'd make a fortune together by selling off the All-Stars Plaza properties? Who would have known that in the end?
Enough, that's ancient history. Let's focus on the problem at hand.
Companies make and lose money, and it's normal. Ying Hai will not abandon TK. However, if you drive Xiaming off a cliff, Ying Hai might decide to file for TK's bankruptcy. The compensation you'll get will be even more limited. I'd rather believe that Xiaming can still pull it off. Mr. Cui, you might as well believe in him till the end. Give him another chance.
"3 days. At the end of 3 days, I must receive a response."
Thank you, Mr. Cui.
This is the end for TK. Don't bother anymore.
Let's go. There's nothing more you can do.
I don't believe it. This can't be.
TK's deficit surfaced after Huang Lilin suffered a stroke. However, I'm afraid Xiaming is the primary cause for it. You know how Huang Lilin operates. He plans carefully and does things one step at a time. He's prudent with money, unlike Xiaming. Xiaming's bolder and more aggressive. He hired many people and took on big projects. Through the years, TK seemed to have expanded with him in charge. But then, the labor costs and interest costs have increased significantly over time. These problems were not noticeable since the projects went well at first. But this year, with the advanced construction and Huang Lilin's stroke, these issues became apparent. To put it in simple terms, they've taken too big a step and ended up tripping.
Can TK be sustained with help?
Their foundation is quite solid. With help, they'll survive. The problem is, Ying Hai can't spare that much. We can't help them. With this lawsuit, TK's over. Mr. Zhao, you have to decide. Since we're going public, we'll have to divest non-performers.
I'm sorry, Mr. Zhao. I didn't know you were here.
No, it's okay. What time is it?
It's time to leave.
Why are you here?
We duplicated a video from here for the investigation on TZ.
I know you.
Sushao and I went to the same college. I was 1 year ahead, but we shared a dorm room. After graduating, I started working here. I've never left since.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Never. I consider it an honor to work in Ying Hai. I think that maybe it's because of how I was raised. My parents always told me that the factory is their family because they make a living there. I was born near a factory and grew up there. I studied in the factory district from elementary to middle school to high school. Even now, every time my parents call me, they often lecture me to follow the leader, to do more and complain less.
Your parents are fantastic. Not a lot of people think like them now. How's work at your new team?
It's going well. I appreciate the opportunity. Mr. Zhao, I'll be on my way.
Mr. Chow.
Mr. President.
Wow, it's been a long day.
TK's current situation was unexpected, but it's not out of control yet. A talented person can achieve great things, but the risks they take are just as great. Sometimes they could even be lethal.
Ping made a good point. This failure is a result of Xiaming's blind expansion. Maria, arrange a workshop where Mr. Xu can share his insights on risk management. At the very least, we should learn from this.
Sure.
What should we do about TK now?
Let's keep in mind how hard it is to deal with their creditors. Divestiture is best done early, to minimize the impact on Ying Hai. And here's the big picture. Ying Hai's going public. That's enough reason to get rid of bad assets.
I agree.
Please watch your step while getting on or off the train. Thank you very much and have a good day. Please watch your step while getting on or off the train. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Hey, I heard they're planning to extend the number 13 line.
Isn't that more convenient?
Yeah. Soon, it'll be more expensive to get a house there.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Well, I've heard that Lin Xiaomin invited him to get into real estate, but he refused.
So what if it's large? It's nothing but a wasteland.
No, it's a treasure trove. You must have been a bricklayer in the past.
I've been a bricklayer my whole life.
Judging from your work, let's see, you must have been a foreman for bricklayers.
Well, back in the old days, over 100 men worked under me.
Do you live in the area? This land is meant for agricultural use, which means that building's only temporary.
Hey, for a young miss, you sure know a lot. Are you in construction? What company are you with?
Ying Hai.
Ying Hai. I used to work for Ying Hai.
How did you end up living here?
Thing is, well, after working my whole life, I still couldn't buy a house. I had an old one in my hometown, but it collapsed. Xiao arranged for us to stay here.
Xiao?
Xiao's also with Ying Hai. Don't you know him? He's from TK.
I do know him.
Look there, every one of us used to work for TK. But we're retired now, too old for job sites. We can't return to our hometowns for different reasons. Xiao knew and he brought us here to plant crops and do other chores. We have a fixed yearly income. It's nice. How about you? What are you doing here?
I'm a friend of Xiao's. I was in the area, so I thought I'd drop by.
I see. Xiao's a good person.
Are you all planning to stay here? That building will be torn down.
Xiao told us soon there'll be houses here. Then he'll arrange a place for us to stay. Young miss, please tell Xiao for us that we're all doing well. We can take care of ourselves, so we shouldn't worry. Do you think the president would approve the divestiture?
Ying Hai held a meeting yesterday. And as expected, they don't want to have to deal with Mr. Cui. And then there's the IPO. So, the decision to divest has been approved. There's finally nothing in our way. TK is going to be ours soon.
Xiao!
Hey, Xiao!
Hey, Xiao! Welcome back!
I take responsibility for them. You just do what you need to do.
I don't think anyone would truly understand what you're doing here. Management is only going to think that you concealed this land on purpose, so that TK can make a comeback later, after it splits from the group.
It's not wrong for them to think that.
You hatched a very elaborate plan, and every one of us fell for it. Have you thought about what the president would do when he finds out?
From the very beginning, I've been prepared for the consequences.
Xiaming, is there really no other way to achieve a more desirable ending for both Ying Hai and TK? Do you realize that you're walking a tightrope by doing this?
You know well enough what the Ying Hai group is like. I've already given up on them. Now the future of everyone in TK Construction is in my hands. There's no going back for me. But don't worry. All you have to do is what you have to do.
我顺着地平线漂流，寻找着手里的白昼，潜意识去想着自由，俯瞰着天空翻涌。挣扎的瞳孔，被解开周围的尘封，让记忆自然的裂缝，正在沸腾的人生。我吹着风。涅槃重生，在享受着寒冷。肆虐的趋于惶恐，我坚守不放松，去承受。